Well, it was this DTM thing was a great kind of it was somewhat of a surprise and just a great finish to the year, being able to do DTM tests. But it was kind of it was a ways coming, since I heard about the DTM and I saw the launch of the car with all the matte black, and I was like, I have to drive that car. It's a must. And I told Jens at a few races during the year that, hey, I would love to test the car, I'd love to do DTM. And he said, you sure you'd like to do it? I was like, yeah, I'd love to. And he said, okay, we'll see. And I think it was at Baltimore that he ultimately told me that I would get to come do the test at Monte Blanco, the original test. And that was a big deal for me. And I thought, well, is this a test for a drive, or is this a test just to say, hey, thanks for a great season, here's our thank you. And when I got to Monte Blanco, I could tell that it was a real legit test. Like, they were thinking about using me if I did well, if I showed well, if I drove the car well. So after the test went very well for me. After that, it was Jens said, okay, yeah, we're going to do this. You still sure you want to do it? I said, absolutely, I would love to. And then ultimately it was Jens and Daniel that called me and said, hey, let's do it. Let's move forward. Well, I mean, Germany for me has actually been one of my favorite places I've been to, and some people find that I don't know why. Some people thought, well, what about Spain, or what about this, or what about that? I mean, I haven't been a lot of places outside the U.S., but I've been, to Canada, Australia, to Mexico, and Spain, and England, and Germany for me, for whatever reason, I felt the most comfortable in. And maybe it's because of my German friends that I've made over these years at BMW. But it's one of those places where I could be. I enjoy my time. I come during the winter, and I really enjoy the winter time around Christmas for the sports trophy and things like that. And so, I have no problem with Germany. And like I said, I feel like it's kind of a second home for me because of all the people I know from Germany. And my friends here in BMW Motorsport have really become my friends.